Hi guys, and welcome to another episode. So, the last quite a few episodes have all been spent here at Gunnar's Hold. We went to a festival in Canthans, we've seen a big tournament, we've just kind of been relaxing and completely ignoring the main plot for a while. But it's time to get back on that, right? So a quick refresh of what's happened. The destroyers are threatening the world, pretty much. They're under the ground at the moment. They've pushed a subterranean race known as the Asura up above the surface, and they think they know how to sort out the destroyers. The dwarves up here in the northern Shiver Peaks also think they know how to sort out the destroyers, and that's by recruiting the Norn who live here. And the Even Vanguard inside Char territory are also having their problems. Everybody's disagreeing on what we should do first, so everybody's splitting up. Now, all three characters are here at Gunnar's Hold right now, but this is pretty much where they say goodbye, yeah. So Tom's got a long way to go, right? He needs to go all the way down here to where the Asura are, because he's going to go help them. So I figure it's probably best to have him leave first. He's getting up bright and early and leaving. When we were at the tournament, we also met this Xandra person who has got a quest for us. Well, she doesn't specifically have a quest for us, but there's a cool quest to do with her, and Tom can complete that on his way to the Tarnished Coast. So he's going to be going with Xandra and Vec. So let's speak to Magni, who's like the great orchestrator of the tournament, and see what he has to say about Xandra, who we met here. So let's click Haunted. So he says, "Is that Xandra with you? I've been meaning to have a word with her. Spirits have become restless of late, attacking the people. These are not the animal spirits that the Norn know, but something different. Human spirits filled with rage. The worst attacks occurred in Varjar Fells, and I simply have no time to run around hunting ghosts. I have a tournament to run." Okay, you might say I could use some exercise. Wahaha, yes, very funny. Right, so Haunted, that's going to be taking us off over here to the Varjar Fells, which, yeah, like I say, is en route. So let's grab some henchmen and say goodbye, I guess. We've been here for a while. I feel kind of bad. So Matt is going to be here with Peter alone for a while, and in fact Peter's going to be leaving before Matt. Matt's got some business to attend to here because he's going to be trying to recruit the Norn. So what better place to start that than at the largest Norn settlement known to us at the moment. Right, so who do I add? Let's go. Alright, there we go. We've got our stuff. Let's go on out. Back into the Norheart domains. And let's see what we've got here. So there's going to be Norn challenging us while we're here. I'll try and make it as quick as possible. Let's speak to Agar.
Never.
Impress me in battle, then we talk. Yes, I know the deal. And I'm sure we'll kill you super quickly. Yes, yes we did. Okay. Reputation with the Norn is increased. Hail human, are you here to fight the monsters that plague the land? You'll find them tough fodder. Come, raise a flagon with me to your courage, and I'll send you off with something that might help. Always happy to crack a few skulls. So, what's going to happen here is the Norheart domains, pretty much there are 3 different directions you can leave from. Oh god, I hate ice elementals, and they're all over this place. They do so much damage, and slow you down as well. It's horrible. Yeah, so pretty much the Norheart domains, right, there's actually 3 exits to this area, and it works quite nicely because each character is going to be going out of a specific exit. One's in the top left, one's in the top right, and one's in the bottom left. We're going in the bottom left. I did have some kind of plans to have Tom leave first, and then Peter and Matt would be sort of together, but I think this way is probably a little bit better. There's some cool stuff to see in each direction as well, so there'll be one interesting piece of trivia, so it's kind of all very even and works quite nicely. So let's head on up here. I think I'm not too familiar with my way around here, I'll be honest with you guys. I know that they're mostly just open fields and you can't really get lost. It's not like in Kaineng where you can get lost constantly, but freaking avalanches. So one cool thing about this area is, remember Kilroy who we met? He's actually all over this expansion. It's pretty awesome. You can find him in all sorts of different places, and he actually has a chance to randomly spawn. I think it's mostly just in the Shiver Peaks. I don't think he appears anywhere else, so it wouldn't really make much sense if he appeared anywhere else. But he does have a chance to spawn out in any of these areas, and if you do find him, he'll take you on like a little mini mission where he just goes around and aggroes a million things, and if you can survive, he'll give you some ale for your efforts. Hopefully I'll be able to show you guys that, but I don't know how rare it is, and I'm not 100% sure of where he spawns. Oh, looks like I did hit a dead end. I thought there was a cave here. I know there is a cave around. I know there is a cave around. It must be up here on the left a little bit. Wow, look at that sunset. Lovely. But yeah, like with Kilroy appearing randomly like that, it's just another example, I think, of how much effort went into all of the different explorable areas. I think every single one in this whole expansion has got something unique that might happen. Like whether it be a flock of birds, which also I'm hoping to show you, or anything to like that. I mean, there's some other stuff I'll be showing. I won't go into it too much, otherwise I'll just spoil it all before we actually find it. But yeah, suffice it to say, I'm very happy with all the detail they put into the areas here. Is this the cave? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, it's echoing. Yes, it is the cave. Sweet. Warning to travelers. Let me guess. Don't go in the scary dark cave. Beware, this cave is filled with vile creatures spawned from the center of the deepest hell imaginable. To venture inside is certain doom. Yay, let's go in. Looking pretty nice. It just, being back here, it reminds me so much of all the different missions way back when we were in the southern Shiver Peaks and the northern Shiver Peaks. I guess the northern Shiver Peaks have now become like the central Shiver Peaks, if you will. Right, so yeah, here we get lots of Kveidolfs. I don't believe we've ever met these before. They're pretty much just wolves, but they've got many heads. I'm sure they appear. They're not unique to Guild Wars, I don't think. They're all melee attackers as well, so they're pretty easy to deal with, I would say. But there's also a boss down here who's pretty cool. So in the Norn areas, there's a lot of sort of stuff based off of Norse mythology. And like boss names crop up, character names, weapons, all kinds of things. They all share the same kind of names. And they do something quite cool here. Let's kill as many of these wolves as we can. Raped. Okay. Oh, I love the water effects here as well. They really up that for this. Okay, so yeah, look, we get a boss here, a giant wolf called Fenrir, and that's actually a god, I think, in Norse mythology. I'm not sure if it's. I think it is a god. He's the son of a god. I know that much. He's the son of a god called Loki, I think, and Loki's the god of mischief, right? And it's just this giant wolf. I don't know very much about Norse mythology, but Fenrir also has two brothers. And you actually find, I think you can find them both in Guild Wars as well. So there's another boss. One, the most famous brother, I think, is Jormungandr. I think that's how you say it. And it's this giant worm which sort of circles the planet. And you can actually find Jormungandr here in this same explorable area. Tom isn't going to have the misfortune to run into Jormungandr. Actually, I think in this game it's called Jormungand or something. Tom's not going to have the misfortune of running into him, but one of the other two characters will. And yeah, we all love the worms, don't we? Oh shit, was that a trap? We just got hit by an avalanche. Creatures caught in the avalanche take 100 damage and are slowed 50% for 4 seconds. Do you see what I mean? Just like, none of the other areas had avalanches and stuff falling on you. Or traps rolling around in the wilderness. Is this just the same warning? Beware the yes, it's the same warning. Well, we just got through that hellish cave. It wasn't that hellish, was it? It was just full of wolves. Which we slaughtered. Oh, not more mandragores. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. This whole sort of area down here is just plagued by mandragores. They just love to go through the snow. I think it's quite cool because obviously in Nightfall they were all burrowing through sand, and now they're all burrowing through snow, and they're using the same animation. It's just, it works because of where they put them. I suppose you could even put them on dirt and it would work, that said. Almost there. The thing is, their patrols are so long, you can think you're perfectly safe and then they'll just charge up behind you. I don't know if you noticed, particularly with those wolves, but some enemies are very fast around here. Oh, and another Norn here. Hello, Norny Norn. Ole for bear dancer? Awesome, okay.
Who sent you?
Impress me, yes, I'll impress you. Fine. Easy. Right, what do you have to say?
Anger a Norn.
Only 45 kills? Get a move on or the fields will be destroyed before planting. Oh, thanks. So yeah, how it works is the more kills you get, the more, if you speak to the people at the shrines after you've already got the bounty, they'll give you more points. Because in Nightfall, as you know, bounties were for specific enemies, so you get like a mandragore bounty or a wolf bounty, for instance. But here you get bounties for everything in the explorable area, so it changes. Like, I actually prefer it this way. That way you don't have to go to multiple people just to get reputation for your kills. Because at the end of the day, if you're killing them, you should really be getting the bounty anyway, regardless of who you've spoken to. But right, okay, so funnily enough, we've not actually been in the Shivers that long, but this explorable area, where is it? No, never mind, it's the next one. Olgra the Cantankerous.
Are you hunting something?
See, these Norn just work like clockwork. Impress them in battle, then they'll do anything for you.
Who sent you?
Dangerous times these. Why not make it safer and clear out some of these hostile creatures? Yeah, alright. Okay, so lots of minotaurs. Again, big, long, wide patrols. Well, what is going on over there? Ah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so we've got centaurs here in the mountains as well. They're called the Modnir, and they're actually fighting the minotaurs, which is pretty cool. Looks like they killed them pretty easily. Oh, there's a spirit there actually. Yeah, so this is the area where all of the spirits are. Where we're gonna. Oh God, God, God! I hate centaurs. Don't quote me on this, but I think in the 250 years until the second game, I think the Modnir are actually the tribes sort of absorb all of the other centaurs tribes. I think that's what happened. So in Guild Wars 2, you actually lose a lot of the more interesting sort of, oh, this tribe and this tribe. Because in this game, you know, we had loads of different tribes. But I think they're just default centaurs by the second game, because sort of they've been pushed back on all sides, except on humanity's front, where they're kind of just kicking us about. Oh, Suru's dead. Don't worry, Suru. Yeah, look at this, we're all dying. So many centaurs. There's more over there too. I just want to speak to the spirits. So yeah, what does our objective says? It says investigate the spirit sightings. You have 3 areas left to explore. Now ours actually points us over there on that lake. But there is a guy here, so I'm wondering if we can speak to him and sort of deal with him as soon as we can. This quest isn't just a generic, oh yeah, go kill this, kill this, kill this. It's actually got something to do with Zandra's past. Both Zandra and Kamu will be one of our other characters. Both of them only really get the one quest in the game, which is a bit of a shame. But this is really where you learn everything you can learn about the character. Luckily, it's quite close to after you get them, so you do get to know who they are before they've been travelling with you for too long. Okay, so you're up you get. Sorry about that, buddy. Right, hello, Tanto the Grim. Do you talk to me, or do I have to see your friends first? Oh, I think I have to see your friends first. Oh god, look at my screen, it's going a bit wobbly. Haunted ground. The air around you grows heavy, laden with a sense of foreboding. You can feel the presence of something, almost seen from the corner of the eye, but never quite there. Okay. I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. I think I've got to go speak to his friend. Let's go to the lake. And then if we do have to return there, I can just very simply cut it. I wonder if the centaurs hate everything. Do they hate the ice elementals? The worst thing about the centaurs is they use a skill called trample, where, yeah, you guessed it, they trample you and just knock you to the floor, and it's so annoying. I probably don't like it a little bit more than I should, because one very easy way to earn money in this game is by farming around here, and trample is a particularly annoying skill when you're running to the place where you're farming. Well, coming up to the lake now. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so, but there's a guy over here. Hargle. Who will have another bounty for us. Or we can cash in on some points, hopefully.
Who goes there?
From your name, I thought you'd be a man. I don't know why. Hargle for a woman?
Who sent you?
Only 43 kills. Wait, was it 43 we had before, or was it 45? So it's quite close, isn't it? Right, okay, so the big frozen lake, yay. Oh, it's not actually frozen, that's good. That means we won't be hit with frozen ground. It's just very shallow. Ice imps. Ice imps are nearly always, as far as I can tell, by water. There is similar to in Nightfall, where you'd find loads of enemies to fight just because they were all... And the idea was that they'd all be drinking at the water. Obviously they weren't, but that's what the idea was. I think you only find ice imps around there, similarly. Oh, it's not actually here. It's on the island in the middle. Okay, that's cool. Oh, great, and it's surrounded by elementals. These are really the only annoying thing. Oh, here we go. So Zandra says, I sense a soul filled with anger. Oh, and we're in haunted grounds again. Oh, Tanto's here. He says, it's you, with the heart that sings of regret. Delicious regrets. So Xandra sings of regret. I can take the pain away, traveller. Your lost home and family, I will devour their memory. I require only your soul. Okay. Oh, shit. So now we're fighting the imps, centaurs, and a load of nightmares called regrets. Yeah, what the hell? Come on. Oh, well, we did just hunt rank up, so now we get more points per kill. But how am I... they just swarmed me. Maybe I should have cleared around the lake first. Okay. Can we resurrect yet? Oh, Zoe's still going. Who else is still standing? Oh, I see. Look, the centaurs are fighting their regrets. Looks like the regrets just hate everything. Oh, and it looks like the regrets are actually killing them. Is that the last centaur left alive? Oh, and he's down. We're still going. Lena's here. Eve's here.